finished. Just a few little tweaks to do on that. But yeah, we're pretty much there with that. So, well, it's time for a new project, isn't it? Really. Something to start through the winter. Now, what I was looking for originally was a flat tank. I was quite interested in doing a flat tank, but to actually find an unrestored one and also one that's affordable, it's been quite a challenge. So we have a new project sitting right there. So well, let's have a look at it and see what we got. Well, there we have it, and for anyone who knows what that is will know straight away. It's very familiar design. Yeah, so for those that don't know, this is a Greeves. I've only got the frame and the forks. Yeah, so I've got to try and source the rest of it. Yeah, but I picked this up at a local auto jumble recently. I thought that it would make quite a nice little project. So 1961. I've been on the what was it? The Greeves Restoration Facebook page. And from the frame number, yeah, they tell me it's a 1961 24 MCS, so it's a motocross special. It's a scrambler, and that would have had a 256cc Villiers 34A engine fitted, which had that engine had the Greeves' own alloy head and barrel on. So that might be quite difficult. Might be quite difficult to find. So yeah, we can put different engines in here. That will take any 9E Villiers engine, so 19C, a 197cc engine can go in there. But obviously, if we can find a 34A, all the better. And the other thing that is going to be hard to find, I think, are the hubs or the wheels. They have sort of like I think they're called paddle hubs. They've sort of got like cooling fins on them, aluminium cooling fins. I think they might be quite difficult to find as well. And tank seat. The mudguards, no problem, they're just normal aluminium jobbies. Rear suspension, just kind of standard shocks. Yeah, so it's got a few unusual little design features on these bikes. So this, to start with, is a kind of I-beam, I suppose you'd class it as. This is sand cast silicon aluminium alloy, this section anyway, and the rest of it is just normal steel tube frame. Yeah, so this is an early one. It's got a round section swing arm. The later MCS models had square section. And the other little interesting little feature on these is they have, which I didn't, I had to ask the guy when I bought it what it was because I weren't sure. Yeah, this you fill up with oil and fills up the swing arm, and there's a little thing you can meter here. You can meter out the oil flow. You have a little tube on there which will go onto your chain, so it's a little chain oiler, little built-in chain oiler, so that's quite a nice little feature. Yeah, and it has got a standard taper roller bearings in the headstock, and again the front forks are quite an unusual design. There is a each side a large isoelastic bush in there, which I'm going to guess will probably need replacing, and then you have these dampers fitted inside here. Now you can get these, you can get the bushes, you can also get the swing arm bushes, so I'll probably have to replace all those. And we need to also do a little bit of repair here. There's only one piece of the bracket remaining. There should be another bit sticking out this side as well, and there's nothing on that side at all. So I'm going to have to make new brackets there, and they hold there's a big sort of loop piece which actually holds the mud guard in place. Yeah, so how this all works, let's see, that's the bottom half, which obviously goes in there. This is the top yoke, and it's just a piece of flat plate, so that would go on there. I think it's actually that way around, I think. Yeah, can't remember which way around that goes. That's shaped. Yeah, so that goes on there, and there is a threaded portion in there. So what you have is, once that's fitted on there, obviously, that then fits in there. There's a threaded stud goes all the way through. That's for adjusting your head race bearings, and these fit down in there, and you tighten this bolt up on the top here, and there's a wedge shaped piece in here. As you tighten that bolt, that expands this piece into the top of these fork yokes, so that then holds everything in place. So it's a really simple design. Yeah, quite effective. Yeah, so I'll see, and that is the original colour, that blue. So this frame should also be that blue as well, I believe. Yeah, so this has obviously been, you can see a little bit of blue underneath that red there. Yeah, a little bit there, just coming through. So that will all need repainting. And I think originally it was actually like a hammerite finish that was used. Yeah, you can't really tell on there, but yeah, that is called Moorland Blue apparently. I have got a number for it, a roll number. So yeah, we can get the correct colour, or I might just get some hammerite blue, because apparently that is very close to the original colour. Yeah, so that is basically the new project. Yeah, so I think what I will do, it's probably going to be in the next video now, it's just going to be a little bit of an intro on this one. I think we'll probably start with the front end, stripping those down, replace the bearings, and if those are worn, the isoelastic bushes and the dampers. So we'll check all that out once that's all stripped down. But yeah, that might be a bit of a long running project, because I think the hardest part is going to be actually sourcing, let's say, the engine, wheels, the tank. Yeah. Sourcing the parts is going to be the difficult bit. Yeah, some of these parts for these you can get. I've got no footrests on here, they actually bolt through here. It's like a complete unit that bolts from underneath. Someone is remanufacturing those, so you can get the footrests. Yeah, and like I say, the bushes and things, you can get all those. There are a few other bits and pieces you can get which have been remanufactured. But yeah, I'm just going to have to search around the usual places, eBay and auction sites and auto jumbles, yeah, to find all the rest of it. But yeah, that should be quite interesting. Yeah, so yeah, next video we'll start a little bit of disassembly. I mean, this is how it came, actually, with it separated like this. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, I've got to get the stud that goes through here, or I might have to make one. I think it's about 9 odd inches long, the stud that goes through, 3/8 UNF thread, that is. I've already run a tap down here actually because the threads weren't very good, just to clean the threads out. Yeah, so it's a 3/8 UNF. Yeah, so there we have it, the new project.